following contest is your main event. It is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Light Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan. He is a member of the Pro Sentai Wrestling Sentai 2, Yellow! And his opponent, making his way to the ring also from Tokyo, Japan. He is the leader of the Puro Sentai Ranger and the reigning and defending AWL Light Heavyweight Champion, Sentai 1 Red. Alright, this is going to be it. Main event, 10-minute time limit for the Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Will this be the end of the Puro Sentai Ranger? Let's find out. This has cosmic implications. Two heroes going one-on-one with the title on the line. Sentai 1 Red defending his Light Heavyweight Championship. You can see that great silver belt around his waist, that mark of the Light Heavyweight Champion. Irish Whip into the corner, Sentai 2 Yellow in the traditional challenger's position on the left-hand side of your screen. And a quick backbreaker from Sentai 1 Red. I spoke to both of these individuals earlier today, and Sentai 1 Red had an air of sort of cocky confidence about him, like he knows that this is really going to be more of a sparring match than an actual title bout. Sentai 2 Yellow, on the other hand, is very serious about this. He had nothing but kind words for his leader and for his friend, Sentai 1 Red, but Yellow wants to be the champion, just as every wrestler does. So I gotta think that Sentai 2 Yellow is going to be taking this match a bit more seriously than his red-garbed opponent. Now, it's because this is a 10-minute time limit, we will most likely go into a second... Wait a minute! Hurricane Rana from Sentai 2 Yellow pulling out some power moves here. We will most likely go into a second video. If that is the case, please stay tuned. This is a championship match, first fall or submission, to determine the champion. And an Irish Whip pillar to post goes Sentai 1 Red, and that hopefully will serve as a wake-up call, as does the full-body splash. The splash, hopefully a wake-up call to Sentai 1 Red. He needs to take this seriously, and that right hand proves that hopefully the message was delivered. Elbow drop as a follow-up. Right hand's been an eventful night here in the AWL. The Wild Pack has returned as a tag team with a dominant showing against the All-Americans. Wrestler X got a little bit of his own back as Gamba interfered after his match with Finisher. And now Sentai 2 Yellow is going to the top rope. What are we going to see? Elbow drop from the top. And the fans seem to be behind Sentai 2 Yellow here. This is interesting. How will Red... hypothetical situation here. If Sentai 2 Yellow wins this match and becomes a light heavyweight champion, how will Sentai 1 Red maintain his position of leadership? You know, the Red Ranger is supposed to be the most powerful, but if the Red Ranger doesn't have the title and the Yellow Ranger does, what does that mean? And wait a minute, longbow backbreaker, a submission attempt. The counter at the top of the screen, if that hits 10, that will signify a tap out. Wrestler X into up to 6? No. Wrestler X is not in this match. Sentai 1 Red in the yellow zone. I'm going to have trouble keeping my colors straight here tonight. Right hand. Running clothesline. Takes down Sentai 2 Yellow, who is in the dominant position right here. Sentai 1 Red, who has made some questionable strategic decisions during the time of the Puro Sentai. getting his ass handed to him right now by the Yellow Ranger. And again, back to that longbow backbreaker. Very, very clever. Try and get a submission win. You don't need to get someone down into the red zone to make them tap out, although it does make things easier. And wait a minute, 8, 9, is it going to be that easy? No! Sentai 1 Red barely able to get out of that. He's going to have to watch it. If he goes into that submission move again, that's it. New champion. 7.5 minutes remain. The clock is nobody's friend at this moment. Right hand from Sentai 2 Yellow, again to his leader, to his best friend, Sentai 1 Red. We've already seen from the Wild Pack that just because you face each other in a wrestling match, huge power slam! Huge power slam, but Sentai 1 Red able to get up. Just because two friends face each other in a wrestling match, that does not mean the end of their friendship. Going back to that well again, this time for a big back body drop. First the power slam and then the body drop. Sentai 2 is dominating here. Sentai 1 Red, we may see the end of his time as light heavyweight champion if he can't pull a rabbit out of his mask very, very quickly. Instead, he manages to run himself into the corner. He has no clue where he is right now. Double leg takedown into the right hands. Several bombs being dropped here. Sentai 2 Yellow still solid green. I'm not entirely sure Sentai 1's landed a hit in the last minute and a half.